All right, Henry, we got another episode
Yes,
today.
sir. Yes,
Uh,
sir.
First day of RCMP,
Yep.
Surrey basketball tournament as well. We had a good day today.
It was an early day. A little
Yeah,
too early.
early day, but a good day. We
Yep.
pulled that one out, so it was good. One of the one of the highlights of this tournament, and the team that we actually coach, we're the Salish Wolves senior boys basketball coach. We have one of our elite players on our episode today, and that's none other than Wyatt Schweitzer. He's a grade 11
Hello, everybody.
phenom. He's
Sure.
going to be the guy that's gonna put us over the top. Wyatt,
Yep.
welcome
Mm.
to the show, man.
Thank you, thank you. Thanks for having me.
We're happy to have you.
Yeah, you had a good game today. We had a great game today.
Yeah.
So why
We
again
did.
the show? What's that?
I feel like after winter break, we really locked in. Like we were like before the break, we were kind of everywhere, but now we're really locked in.
Yeah, and we got to keep rolling. We got to keep rolling.
Yep.
But for the show, what we want to talk to you today, we want to get to know the athlete behind the highlights. And you've had a lot of highlights. We've seen a lot of them on social media, and we just want to get to know you. So we'll get into
Great.
it. How about that? Okay, so
All right.
Wyatt,
Sounds good.
grade 11, Salish Secondary. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Like where are you from? Are you from Surrey?
Well, yeah, I was born in White Rock, and I've lived in Surrey my whole life. I haven't left.
Okay, and what elementary school did you come from?
I went to Hillcrest Elementary School, and basically like 70% of the team right now, they're all from Hillcrest. All of us.
Wow.
Oh,
But yeah,
really?
except for like Senchi, Isaiah, Zach.
So when
Okay.
did you start playing basketball?
I started playing basketball when I was grade seven because, like I said, I took a break from grade four to grade seven, and it was a club. It was Elevate. Do you know Elevate?
Yep.
Yeah, spring of grade seven, Elevate. Stayed there for a year, and then I went to Drive, and then to now.
And then came up to where you are now. Okay.
Yeah,
And then you just played soccer, like you said, grade four-ish, grade five, and that was it. So it's just
yeah,
soccer and then basketball.
yeah. I didn't like soccer very much.
So then let me
No.
ask you, who's your favorite soccer player?
Uh, Mbappe. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
not bad, not bad.
When you said, sorry, Wyatt, so when you started playing basketball in grade seven, so what did you kind of start off as a guard? Were you already a good shooter? Did you already have kind of those skills? Were they just natural?
I'm gonna be honest. I sucked in grade seven. For Elevate,
Yeah.
I didn't. My coaches knew I sucked too. I didn't play at all for Elevate. So I kind of that's the reason I quit, and then I joined one of the Drive's like lower teams so I could actually play and develop. And then that's where I got my confidence, and then I slowly moved my way up to the Elite One team, and then that's when I really started to like basketball. So that's when I started to train a lot, and then that's just how I got better. So yeah,
The training that you do you have private trainers or do you just kind of go to various places to train?
um, I don't have private trainers like just for me, but I do know trainers that I can go to if I wanted to. But usually it was just on my own.
So for you yourself, what like thinking about back when you started, what's been the toughest element of basketball, the toughest skill to learn?
Probably the mentality of it, if you can count that as a skill,
Of
you
course.
know, like having a bad game, not getting down on yourself, trying not to care what other people think about you. Because like that was probably the hardest thing for me to learn. And that's the reason why I sucked for so long because I would always get on myself after a bad game. So like after every mistake, I would just get on myself and then it would just make the game worse. And then I would get on myself after the game, then it would lead into another bad game. So it's just like a cycle.
Going from grade seven to grade eight, then so you played on the Salish boys team then. So your grade
Yeah.
eight team was pretty good.
Yeah, our grade 8 team was good. Yeah, it's one of the better
Yeah.
ones.
And were you a leader on that team as well?
I would say yeah, I was because at that
Yeah.
time a lot of the good players on Sailors now weren't like developed. For example, like Senchi. So at that time it was kind of me, Zach, Oliver that were leaders on that team.
The club basketball and stuff that you've played. So you mentioned Elite, you mentioned Drive. Have you traveled a lot with them?
Um, I didn't. I haven't traveled that much, but I've been to Vegas and I've been to Vegas and Seattle a few times, but that's it for basketball.
Yeah. Did you play in the
Because I
convention
was I
center?
was never good enough to be on the travel teams.
Did you play in the convention center in Vegas?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
That
that's
was
pretty.
last year. Yeah.
Oh, was it like 40 degrees there?
Oh yeah, it was hot because we went in the summer too. We went during
Yeah.
August.
Yeah.
It was bad.
What's kind of your pregame hype? Like what gets you ready for a game?
I listen to a lot of music like an hour before a game usually, and I try to get myself into the right mindset. Just thinking about shots going in, thinking about I don't care if I miss. I don't care what people think about me. I'm just playing for me, you know. I
Yeah.
just get into the right mindset.
I think
Excellent.
one question I have for you that coaches want to know is how do you prepare into the day for a game day? Like you probably had one of the craziest games in like Salish history. You had like a stellar 37 with like 7 threes. Like was that like a regular day for you? You just went into that like I'm just want to hoop. Like what was that like for you?
Like I don't know. It's about to be regular though. I'm ascending, bro.
I like that.
About to be regular, but yeah, on a game day, I mean, I wasn't expecting to play like that actually, but I just kept hitting, and yeah,
Felt in the flow state. Flow state.
exactly, bro. I was
Do,
in flow
State is real,
state.
guys.
do you do anything
We're just gonna
pregame though,
have to
like
talk it out
pre-day?
like this to be honest.
Um, I mean, the night before, I try to go to bed at a decent time, no matter what time the game is, so I don't feel like groggy in the morning. And I try to wake up earlier, like before 10, on even if it's any time. And I drink a lot of water before the game because it keeps me. I don't like to cramp,
Yeah.
and it gets me like it just makes me feel energized, you know.
Yeah. Excellent. If
So
you
that
have
means
one, oh, go ahead.
tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. You start drinking for tomorrow.
That
Exactly.
means tomorrow you need to drink a lot of water. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the places that you've played
Back to you,
basketball,
Tom.
all the places that you've played basketball,
hmm
where would you say your favorite place to play is or was?
I love playing at the Richmond Oval. Like you're asking where I like to play games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love to play at the Richmond Oval. I haven't played there in like a year because I didn't play club last spring, and that's actually another reason I got so much better than I was in grade 10. But when I did play club, I love to play at the Oval. It's my favorite spot.
Yeah. If you have one basketball memory of all the games, anything that you've ever done in basketball, is there something that just kind of sticks in your head when you have a memory of something that you've done well?
I would say grade 9 provincials. I got a first team All Star because I was crazy that tournament. I was playing very good.
Is there a moment though that when you kind of think about me playing in the provincials, is there a moment that you think of that of something that you did?
Oh, yes. First game of provincials, my first point was an and 1 3, and I proceeded to hit like 9 threes that game. And that was our first, so I was making a statement. That was our first provincial game.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a good memory.
So
That's a good memory.
Yeah.
then my next question is what drove you to like your love for basketball? Is it like maybe like a relative? Um
Um, well, I always see kids my age in school. They're like vaping in the bathrooms. They're out on weekends drinking, and I feel that basketball keeps me away from all that, and it keeps me with a good circle of people.
I like that. I like that.
So more
Do you
more
feel
on the
like you found
personal,
your purpose?
yeah, more on the personal side of Wyatt. Like, what who's your favorite artist? Like, what do you like listening to? Do you like going to concerts? Do you?
I love Travis Scott actually and Drake. Travis Scott and Drake, they get me into the flow. I've never been to a concert, but I'm gonna go to one this year.
I like that.
And yeah,
Yeah.
You seem like the Drake type of guy.
yeah, I love Drake.
Right on. What other hobbies do you have? Like, what's Wyatt like outside of basketball?
Um, I love to play Minecraft. Whenever I'm at home, I got nothing to do. I just hop on Minecraft for like 2 hours. And I have a girlfriend. I hang out with my girlfriend a lot. Go out to eat with her. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hang out with my friends when I can.
yeah. Do you do anything else with them other than basketball? Like intramurals? Are you playing other sports? Or are you just primarily focused on basketball?
Um, I mean, with my friends, it's basically just basketball because to be honest, we don't hang out much. The only time we like hang out is at the rec when we're playing basketball. So yeah, it's mostly just basketball with us.
Oh, okay.
I guess my next
Yeah.
question for you is Wyatt, like, what's your goals with basketball? Like, where do you see yourself maybe after provincial season, after this year grade 11 season? Maybe it's um like where's your head at with basketball? Like, what do you want to do?
Well, I want to go to somewhere at the next level after high school. I don't really care what college it is. I just because you know how you could transfer now from different
Yeah,
colleges without redshirting.
yeah,
Since they made it so much easier, I just want to move my way up. Like you know how Irish went from SFU
that's
to
you.
D1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
And
Maybe
what are your goals like? Like, how are you gonna, prepare to get to those places
I'm gonna just keep working hard, bro.
like that?
Keep putting in the work every day. Make not thinking in the future, just think the day that I'm in and how I can make myself better each day.
I always say that athletes with that present mindset, don't worry about tomorrow, don't worry about yesterday. You can't control those things. Just worry about the present time. And I think that's where you were in that Sullivan game, man. I'm gonna
Yeah,
keep talking about that. You showed that when you're clicked and you don't care about anything, you're a player. You're that guy. You're a main guy. Like your shots flowing. You're going cross into a hook shot. You're shooting catch and shoot threes. You showed that you're a catch and shoot threat. So that was phenomenal.
sir.
Are you doing anything like are I mean I know it's a little early being in grade 11. Are you trying to come up with a list of schools that you would like to reach out to or have dreams of going to?
Well, I don't have any dream schools right now, but I'd have had the idea to start emailing college coaches, and I was actually thinking about going to a prep school for my grade 12 year, but I want to graduate with my friends and I want to stay a Salish for grade 12. So I was thinking about going to prep after high school and then hopefully eventually making my way into college through there.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's a good idea. Speaking from experience, the earlier you start trying to communicate with universities and colleges, I mean they can't technically start talking to you until around June of your grade 11 year. But after that, I mean, if you start getting
Yeah,
on their radar and they start seeing the name Wyatt and seeing clips of Wyatt and information about Wyatt, then that's just going to put you in the forefront of their thoughts. So it's definitely a good idea to make sure
yeah,
that you do that, whether it's in Canada or the U.S., JUCO, whatever it is. Just I would start sooner than later.
yeah. Yeah. No, I've always heard that too. The earlier you email these coaches, the better they get to know you, the higher chance you have of going to college.
Yeah.
Are there basketball players that you try to mold your game from? The guys you look up to that you want to play like that guy?
Um, yeah, there's really only one player that I watch film on that's in the NBA. That would be Jalen Brunson because, he has a very good mini game. He's bigger than me, obviously, but he's one of the shorter players in the NBA, like being 6'1". And I just try to copy my game like him. I also watch some of the top players in BC, like, for example, Blake Pye, and I try to copy their game too because obviously he's, one of the best in the province, maybe one of the best in Canada. And I watch film on kids from BC too.
How do you benefit your team? Like, what do you bring to your team? Like, if I'm a college coach and I ask you like, hey Wyatt, how are you gonna help my program? What do you bring to my program?
I feel like I bring a lot of positive energy. If someone is in the game, they're having a bad game, they get subbed out, they're coming off the bench, not giving high fives, their heads hanging low. I try to tell them like it's fine. You still got like 2 quarters of a game left. It's like don't get on yourself. Don't get in that bad mindset because it's just gonna make it worse for you. So I
I love
feel I help players, bring themselves back up.
I like that. I'm like,
That's super important because, when one guy gets dragged down, it's easier for that guy to drag the next guy down and the next guy. And, instead of having a bad shift, you're having a bad quarter and then a bad half and then a bad game. So keeping that positive energy and the mentality for everybody is huge. So keep that up for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have plans? Like, have you already thought about what your plans are after this current season, like for club ball or training or?
Um, I was thinking about doing no club again because honestly, that was one of my best choices for basketball so far because I got so much better. But I also want to do club, so I don't know yet. I'm stuck in between doing club and just training. I don't know yet.
Game reps are definitely important, but the challenge is, I mean,
Yeah.
you played in a few different club teams around here. It seems like for most clubs, the sole focus is tournament games, game,
Yeah.
yeah,
instead of learning
Yeah.
more. Like I told you earlier, you did training this past summer, and then when you came, because we needed a little bit of help on one of our tournaments, the first thing that I
Yeah.
noticed is your strength and your passing ability. Like the ball was
Yeah.
zipping when you would pass it, and other guys, you just got better at controlling the ball in your hands.
Yeah. But that's also there's another reason because like if I just train and then I play a few tournaments for teams that need an extra guy, that's my game reps right there, you know? Like for last club season that I didn't play, that's what I did. I just trained and then, I played a couple tournaments for you. I played tournaments for Explosive Elite. I also played Dream Hoops where there's no practices, it's just games. So like just one game every week. So that was my game rep. So
Yeah, and those would have been some pretty elite players that you're playing with there too, right?
yeah.
what do you think is like
Yeah.
one thing you want to add into your game? Like maybe a shoulder bump, or I don't know.
I want to get more physical. I feel like I tend to avoid contact during games sometimes, but I feel like if I become more physical, it'll become a lot harder for players to guard me,
Yeah,
and I'll have way easier shots. If I get the guy off me, easy.
I like that.
Well, you think about the math on everything. You break it down. Like if you want to average 24, 25 points a game, that's 6 points a quarter. And what is that? That's
Yeah,
maybe a 3 pointer, a 2 pointer, and a free throw. Add in that second
yeah,
free throw every quarter, and all of a sudden you're up to, 28, 29, 30 points a game. It's not hard when you break it down per quarter. So that if we can
yeah,
get you on the free throw line and start hitting those easy buckets, it's going to be a game
yeah.
changer, right? Like I mentioned, you're 37 points. That could easily be 42, 45 points. Just being aggressive and
Exactly. If I just
and,
had
and
a
not
few
being
free
shy.
throws, yeah, that's crazy. I had no free throws
Especially when
that
we get
game.
you on, especially when we get you on that line where, like, I know one of your teammates, tries to emulate SGA so much. I know who we're talking about. So like, if he can do it, everyone can.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, we're turning a corner. You're turning a corner, and it's gonna be a good it's gonna be a good rest of this year, and we're looking forward to continuing and seeing where things go. Is
it's
we
it?
got
gonna
to
be a
fight.
great rest of the year.
We got a fighting chance. I'm trying to tell teams. We were telling one of LA Matheson's stars the other day, me and Tom, that man, we're not timid, but it's gonna be a battle when that
Yeah,
game.
I mean we do, especially next year too. If we stay 3A, that's easy, man. If Salish doesn't move up next year, we're good.
Y'all might be quad A. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the only
But either
problem.
way, man, we're coming.
Yeah,
I don't think it matters what we play or who we play. I mean, you played with all
Exactly.
of those elite players. You've either played with them or you've played against them.
yeah,
So you know what there's about. Just because they're
yeah,
a quad A or a triple A or double A, it doesn't matter. We know who they are and we know what it takes to win.
yeah.
Uh, all right, Wyatt,
We
this
definitely
brings
have a
us into the
chance.
we do. This brings us into the last segment of our show. It's called the 8-second quick hitter. So I'm going to ask you eight
Okay,
quick questions. So they're just quick answers. Okay. So first thing
okay,
that comes to your mind, go for it. You ready?
okay. Yeah,
Favorite sport to watch?
basketball.
Best place to travel on vacation.
Japan. Yes, sir.
Pre-game meal. Pre-game meal.
Rice and chicken.
Best athlete at Salish not named Wyatt.
Senchi.
Favorite TV show or movie.
Daddy's Home 2.
That's a good one.
Favorite superhero.
Spider-Man.
I've asked you this question, but again, favorite place you've played basketball.
Richmond Oval.
Last question. GOAT. LeBron or Jordan?
LeBron James. That's the true king. That's the true GOAT. It's not even a question. It's not even a question.
Young blood. Young
It's
blood.
been a question with one. It's been a question with some. All right, that's it, Wyatt. Like we really appreciate you being on the show, and we're gonna, we look forward to seeing what happens with you the rest of this season, over the summer, coming up to your
Yep.
grade 12 year, and the future of Wyatt. Hopefully,
Yep.
you can follow in Big Brother's footsteps and become a professional athlete.
Yeah.
Sure. Thank you for having me.
Okay. Thanks again, Wyatt. Thanks, Henry. Have a good afternoon, guys.
You too. Thank you, guys.
Okay.